Chicago puppetry means a lot of things, but I think it goes without saying that it means a lot about community and being able to just follow your passion. At least for me, it is a lot about following my passion and being able to see that there's a lot of other people who are following their passions too.
I'm from Chicago, so it's been the beginning and so far the continuation of all of my artistic expression as an adult. And so Chicago puppetry is just synonymous with being an artist for me.
When I moved to Chicago, it was specifically for puppetry, and being here and seeing how quickly you can get into the community and how welcoming people are. Like, I've been in other communities and just feel it's like my coworkers and stuff, but this really feels like everybody has each other's backs.
I feel like in Chicago puppetry, learning together, spaces where we're supporting each other and developing one another's art is so central to how the scene is growing. There is in puppetry this mixture of like the DIY presentation of work, but also this feeling of practice. Like, we're always developing, we're always growing, we're always learning. There's always something new to bring into puppetry because it's so omnivorous as an art form. And that means that the practice of learning is as central as sort of the practice of expression or honing one's voice or things like that. I mean, it's all tied up together, but I really love that about Chicago puppetry.
It's truly for everybody, and that everybody has a story to tell, and puppetry is one of the sweetest ways to tell those stories.
My favorite part about being in the Chicago puppet community is how easy it is to make friends and how there are so many ways to enter the bottom rung on the ladder that folks on the top rung of the ladder have made accessible to us so that people can always break into puppetry in Chicago. And that doesn't exist in other performing arts. There's no such thing as that in acting, where old heads and new people come together in the same space and hire each other. Puppetry has made that possible. And the scene in Chicago was fostering this before I got here, and it made it so possible for me to help each other as soon as I got here, and to be able to continue these systems of helping each other.
I feel like in the art world or in the like fine arts world, it's a lot of competition and a lot of like, I don't know, you have to know how to do it this specific way and it has to be this specific material, but puppets, it's like, I made this out of trash and it looks great and works. For me, puppetry has been the most wonderful way to explore that because it has everything to do with movement and bringing life to things, and there's like a very big place for my art, I feel like, in this world.
Puppeteers can create just really beautiful movements out of something that is made out of just absolute trash in regards to just like regular society.
Puppetry in Chicago is the home that I never had.
It's the reason I know every single one of these people who are going to the O'Neill. We all know each other because of the tight-knit community in Chicago.
It is DIY. It is not waiting for somebody to book you, and instead just doing it yourself.
It's more than just TV. It's more than just Muppets. It's more than just stuff for kids. Puppetry is a real, genuine art form. It's been around for as long as we've been humans.
Yeah, to be able to know that there's puppet conferences, to sound very official, like, you know, doctors have conferences, puppeteers have conferences.
And I feel like that with puppetry. In puppetry, anything is possible. And when you accept that, which you have to accept it if you go to see a puppet show, or even more so if you build a puppet show, then you really are unlimited.